Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever. In the last episode, we started working on a passenger extension to the map. Primarily it was to extend out towards the western, what I'm calling the western side of the map, running a passenger route from Randgrees out to Bruhl. And, yeah, we got all the trams set up in the various towns, and then we set up the bus route. And now what we need to do is we need to get the trains out there so that we can, service both types of passengers, those who prefer things quick and those who prefer things cheap. And, for now, I am riding along with the route heading out to Pallet Town. This train's moving at a pretty good clip, 96 kilometers an hour. As we head on into town. So we'll just finish pulling into the station here, and then we'll go ahead and break off and head on out to the current project for the day. Looks like we got a good number of people sitting here waiting at the station. And that is going to eventually extend out. Oh, I need to make sure I turn those off. Alright, so, over here, we need to get a line running. We did expand this station, and we laid in a passenger station here at Lumoise City. So, it should just be a matter of hooking everything up. Now, we're going to have to come out here. We're going to have to cross both this road and that road to get over here, to come into that station. Or that terminal of the station. So, let's just go ahead and get to it. Oh, new vehicle, 282 Mikado, Baltimore and Ohio. Nice. No, we do not want to do that. We're just going to come out straight and flat. Oh, this is putting catenaries on there. No. We're not doing that. We're not electrifying the train just yet. We'll be getting to that shortly. But that's actually good to know that we can at this point. Though I do not believe we have any electric-powered locomotives at this particular point. Everything is still steam. And it's actually going to be steam for quite a while yet. I think the steam age lasts at least through the 40s anyway. How does it look as a level crossing? Not terrible. So we'll keep it. That's an oil refinery. Yeah, we're just going to keep on going straight. What's our contours look like? Oh, well, that might not be that useful because the contours are basically impossible to see in the forest. I'm thinking we might do a rail bridge. Though that level crossing is also not terrible. There is a bit of a hump here, though. Let's see what the rail bridge looks like. Come on, guys. Rail bridge? I could always do flying junction, I guess. Oh, there we go. We may make that transition a bit smoother. But, yeah, that should be fine. Let's just get an appropriate material for the bridge, which I need to see if I can find any more kind of bridge mods. This light-colored stone. Dark-colored stone. Let's go with the dark stone. There you go. And then, can we get a radius there that will work? Yes, we can. It slows down a very, very slight amount as it's approaching the station. But you know what? We're not going to do that quite like that. Because we need to split there. Alright, let's see what it looks like to do that. That is the outside track, right? It is the outside track? It is the outside track. 120, 120, 120, 108, 106. That is perfectly fine by me. Alright. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna pretty much delete back to that level crossing. Actually, no. We're gonna keep the level crossing level, and then from there, see if we can't get a smoother run up. Yeah, that looks a lot better than going down and then coming up. Alright, looks good. Let's get some signals on here. Signals there. Signals there. And then I guess we'll set up a moving block here right before the bridge. And then a moving block probably right here before the crossing. Or after the crossing, depending on your perspective. Alright. That ought to do. Alright, next is going to be to get from Lumois City here to Osgiliath. And we're going to need a rail station there. And we're going to figure out where we're going to want to put it. Because it's got to come in here. So I think that what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to swing out. We may need to come back across this road again and then swing in, probably coming in from this angle. But then we're going to need to head out here. So I'm thinking a pretty strongly curved station right about here to come in from this angle and then leave in that angle is going to be our best bet. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our station set up. Proper length. Catenaries, no. We're not electrifying just yet. Curve direction. We're going to want it to go like this. So yes, curve direction is going to be like that. We can slope the station. We don't need that. Underground tracks. We don't need those. Okay. We want to be somewhere here near that tram stop. I think that will probably work pretty well. Do it. Though, this guy's probably going to have to, you know, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have you build there. And then coming out here. You guys are also relatively flat, so that's good. Okay, so how do I want to handle this? See, there's actually probably going to be a lot of level crossings around this area, because this particular part of the map is pretty much just flat plain right now. So, not a lot of elevation changes over here. So level crossings might not... Oh, that... We're starting to get a bit of a bump there. Is it egregious enough for me to worry about it? Let's remove the road. And then... Okay, so there's those tracks. We need to make sure that we are kind of arcing in that direction. No. You know what? I'll just put up with it. Okay, let's run the connection just straight here. Let's see what it looks like. That doesn't look bad. We're going to have another level crossing there, but I'm going to put it in as a level crossing for the moment. And then we'll get a good look at it. Oh, there's definitely a bump there. There's a pretty pretty sizable bump. Is there any way to smooth that out? Because the approach is not that bad. Okay, that did kind of clean it up a little bit. Oh, there's one of our little buses. Alright, time for some signals. There, and we'll put some in there. Okay. And now we need to get out to Bruhl, which we need to run from here, and we're going to need to get rid of this little road because it's just pointless to be there. And we're going to see if I can get a full speed curve there, which it looks like that I can. So there we are. And we're going to need to wrap around here, and I'm going to try and make this curve as tight as I can without hitting the road and without losing speed. And it looks like that we can kind of keep that pretty close. Now, once we have higher speed track, some of these curves might be a bit too tight. Okay. So, the Bruhl station. Trying to decide where the train is going to go after Bruhl. Is it going to stop there? Are we just going to have a bus service between Bruhl and Orgrimmar? Or are we going to have an actual little commuter train that runs between there? And then run out there. If we're going to have a little commuter train, then we're going to need the station to come through rather than terminate here. I could just do like a tram line, an intercity tram. That would be interesting. So we haven't done that before. All right, well, let's just see what we can do with the station. Let's just see what we can do. So you kind of could come in like this. But we'd have to cross that road again, which, I mean, isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I could come in like that. You know, that's actually not bad. Let's drop that in like that. Get it connected to road. And then what we'll do is we'll do a road bridge. It kind of comes straight here. And do our little diamond junction. I may need to back that road up a little bit more. There we go. Really? You're gonna put like that many pillars in? There's no need to put that many pillars in. It still says there's a bridge pillar collision on the bridge that has no pillars. Yeah, what are you doing? What? Alright, how did we do this again? Oh, we got an autosave coming in. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can't do this manually. Let's see. Yeah, why is it trying to put that much pillar in? Because if I do it like this, it doesn't put that much pillar in. See, it looks like that is about as strong, well, an intersection as we can get. Alright. Drop it in. Alright. That'll have to do. Alright, we're primarily just going to generally follow this road. And then connect on through. There we go. Get the signals on there. We'll go there. And we'll go there. That'll do. Alright, let's set up the line. which is going to be pretty much the same line as this. Let's see, this is going to be train passengers. Randgrees to Lumois to Osgiliath to Bruhl. B-R-U. B-R-U. Alright. And you're going to run from there to there to there to there and then back. There you go. And we just need to make sure that the stations are set up, the terminals. Alright, so coming in, we need to be on Terminal 1. So you need to be on Terminal 1. And then over here, coming out, we need to be on Terminal 1. There you are. And that ought to do it. Alright, so now we just need a depot somewhere. Probably somewhere around in between Lumois and Osgiliath. Alright, so you're going to slot in there. And I could also slot one going in the other direction, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. And then create a little spur off of there. Make sure we're double slipped. Make sure we're properly signaled. So you need to wait there. This guy approaching here needs to stop. There you go. And we need to decide what our trains are going to be. Alright. Let's get ourselves a nice new train. Let's see. We do have some new locos that we got in. We have the 282 Mikado, B&O. 2.85 million. Let's see, it does 80 kilometers an hour with 1,500 horsepower. That feels more like possible freight. Let's see, 462 Pacific does 100 with 1,300 horsepower. A little bit cheaper. This Austrian does 70. This Prussian does 110. The Atlantic does 145. Let's see, 100 or 145. I'd like to use something a little bit different. Canadian Pacific 442 Atlantic. I think I'm using that somewhere. Am I using this Atlantic? I think I am. 110. 80. Do I have enough long runs where 145 might make sense? I don't think so. Well, let's go with the 462 Pacific. That's 100. Let's put that on there. And let's see, what can we do for passenger wagons? Let's see, we have that Pennsylvania Railroad coach. We have this new one here. I think Pennsylvania Railroad coach, I think, is the best we have at the moment. That would make the most sense on an American locomotive. This is a little bit more than I need. Right, so let's go with this P54, not PS, P54 passenger car. It's a Pennsylvania Railroad car, so it's an American wagon. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4 of those on there to start with. Let's get 2 trains. Let's go ahead and assign you to the line. And let's watch it come out of there. Is there a caboose I could have put on there? I don't know. I think we're alright. Alright, we got another Great Western locomotive that both has a front and rear version. And we have the Benz. It looks like that's a new truck. I'll take a look at how that compares to our existing trucks. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit the high speed here. Because I'm going to wait until you get all the way there. Where'd it go? Where are we? There it is. Let me actually... Oh, there it is. 59, 61, 63... If it tops out at 100, then we may be able to put a faster train on there. But if it never gets to 100, then I think we're probably good. Until we have something that has better acceleration, like maybe an electric. Nope. Never got to 100. At least not on that part of the route. Doesn't look like I get a zoom level where I can keep up with it. Well, 82, 85. It hit 90 before it hit the station. Alright, let's get this guy out. Go! That's probably going to force you to stop at that signal. Not quite. You did get forced to stop the crossing. Alright. So there we go. Train line is running through there pretty nicely. And we can go ahead and take a look through here. And it's looking like we got a lot of passengers building up some of these stations. We may look at potentially expanding some of these trains or adding more trains. We'll have to see. And we got lots of people on that particular line. I think we could probably put a whole nother train on there. Alright. That is something we might look at for the next episode. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.